I want to start this video with a personal story. Something I encounter almost every day and probably will for the rest of my life. As is usually the case, today I took the train towards work. Picture a crowded commuter train, a microcosm of society hurtling towards the next destination. On this train, I'm surrounded by silent strangers, each immersed in the solitude of their daily routines. But today was different. Today, as I settled into my seat, my gaze met that of the only passenger not glued to a phone or laptop. In that brief moment, an unspoken dialogue unfolded. A shared understanding, beyond the train's noise and the hum of daily life. We did not speak with one another. We didn't even utter a word. It was a silent conversation, loaded with the weight of shared struggles and unspoken frustrations. Yet, as quickly as the connection formed, the invisible walls of our shared reality pulled us back into our individual orbits. Passengers on the same journey caught in the silent grip of our shared struggle. All of this only to arrive at work, where we are often met by another group of people. Individuals we don't really know personally, but encounter almost every day. The train journey, it seems, is merely a prelude to the daily routine. And as we continue this routine, the unspoken question persists. Why do we invest so much of ourselves in a space where connections are often superficial and the deeper meaning behind our collective endeavor remains elusive? As we explore the concept of work and its philosophical implications, remember this anecdote. A fleeting connection that embodies the paradox of our existence. You can probably resonate with this feeling. You might have even experienced it yourself. What if I told you this feeling is not that strange? And there was once a thinker that dedicated his entire life to escaping this reality. In a world shaped by the grind of daily labor and the oppressive machinery of authority, there emerges a voice from the serene shores of Walden Pond. A voice that challenges the very foundations of blind obedience, of governments and work environments that suffocate individual conscience. Henry David Thoreau's book Walden takes us back to the year 1854, where the echoes of a call for freedom reverberate not only against the chains of governance, but also the shackles of work and wage slavery. In Walden, Thoreau quotes the Roman poet Ovid. So the toughness of our race, our ability to endure hard labor, and the proof we give of the source from which we are sprung. With this quote taken from Ovid's Metamorphoses, Thoreau wants to make a point. He agrees with the idea of the strength of the human spirit, but he disagrees to the blind obedience of humanity towards labor. According to Thoreau, humanity has fallen into a state of powerlessness, surrendering itself as a blind, obedient machine to labor. The toiling human has no opportunity from day to day to be his true self. One's identity is far to be seen. This is evident in the way humanity approaches its work and how individuals become products of instrumentalization, as seen in slave labor. Thoreau's short essay Civil Disobedience, published a few years prior to Walden in 1849, advocates for a society comprised of independent, autonomous citizens, who, in a sense, live detached from the overarching societal norms. Thoreau contends that such norms aim to shackle individuals with duties and regulations imposed by the collective society. He also rejects democracy, arguing that the majority isn't always right. What if an unjust government seizes power, suppressing the minority who opposed it? Thoreau witnessed this and aimed to combat it. He believed that passive waiting was not a solution. Instead, individuals must take action. However, this doesn't imply that every person has a moral obligation to dedicate their lives to justice. Applying Thoreau's philosophy to the realm of work, it becomes a call to resist the societal structures that bind individuals to the relentless grind. Thoreau's rejection of blind obedience to authority finds resonance in the daily struggles of those feeling stuck in jobs that strip them of their autonomy. In rejecting the conventional societal norms of labor, Thoreau suggests that individuals should not succumb to the obligations and commands imposed upon them. He questions the value of conformity within a system that might perpetuate injustice. Much like his skepticism toward democracy, where the majority might dictate oppressive policies, Thoreau urges individuals to question the systems of work that may lead to their subjugation. Thoreau did not believe in the ideal of the continually advancing industrial revolution of his time. On the contrary, inspired by Eastern religions and Stoic philosophy, Thoreau believed in a secluded, independent, and simplistic lifestyle. Continuing from the exploration of Thoreau's perspective, we can contrast his views with the notion that work is considered holy, a concept that gained prominence during the time of Martin Luther and the Protestant Reformation. During the 16th century, Luther introduced the idea of the Protestant work ethic, asserting that hard work and worldly success were signs of God's favor. This ideology placed a moral value on labor, emphasizing diligence, responsibility, and the sanctity of one's vocation. In Luther's view, every occupation, no matter how mundane, could be a calling from God. This perspective stands in stark contrast to Thoreau's critique of blind obedience to labor. While Thoreau saw the life of simplicity and independence, the Protestant work ethic exalted the virtue of hard work as a means of serving God and society, and more importantly, having a first-row reservation in the afterlife. Yet, amidst these philosophical and religious, maybe even historical ideologies, your internal thoughts remain the core of your personality. As Descartes states, cogito ergo sum, you are separate from everything and everyone else because of your own thoughts. And truly, that might be the only thing you can know for certain. However, you are also the intersecting point of countless systems, extending from family and culture to broader societal structures. These systems with machinations beyond your control shape your existence. You're part of a web of connections. Family, culture, city, state, country, and work. Those are of course just a few examples. However, each of these subsystems has their own set of values that you can control. But that's okay. It's okay because within this complex set of interconnected systems, there's room for exploration and discovery. It's okay to acknowledge that while you're shaped by external forces, you still have the agency to seek and define your own values. As Thoreau wisely put it, if a man does not keep pace with his companions, perhaps it is because he hears a different drummer. Let him step to the music which he hears, however measured or far away. Before we conclude, I do want to share a quick disclaimer. My aim with this video isn't to sound negative or pessimistic when exploring the philosophical concepts behind work. I'm just a regular dude on the internet, seeking to delve into these ideas and to share these with you. My goal is to explore and hopefully to enrich your understanding. Maybe you have other insights not touched upon in this video. Please feel free to leave them in the comment section. As we saw, there are a continuum of ideas about work, ranging from Thoreau's call for autonomy and simplicity to Luther's endorsement of labor as a divine calling. These diverse viewpoints prompt us to reflect on the evolving nature of our relationship with work, societal expectations, and the pursuit of a meaningful existence. Each perspective offers a unique lens through which we can examine the complexities of the human experience. So here we stand, at the crossroads of revelation and introspection. Do we continue to tread the well-worn path, chasing after dream jobs that may in reality be nothing more than illusions to give us meaning, or do we find pleasure and happiness in the daily routine? In the end, however, the choice is yours. And that's the beauty and horror of it all. We have the power and freedom to define these things for ourselves, according to our own values. Thank you for watching this video, and giving us a part of your valuable time. Let us know in the comments section what you think. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you in the next video. Take care.